Hi guys, welcome back to Montana Off-Road. My name is Adam. Today we're in the Highwood Mountains filming episode 2 of Mountain Jeep Mods. We're going to be removing the roll bar covers off my 1999 Jeep Wrangler. Stay tuned. Okay, so like I said, what we're going to go ahead and do today is remove the roll bar covers off my Jeep Wrangler. They are 22 years old. They're very faded, and from what I've seen, there is a color match paint underneath these covers. One thing I've seen by looking at the forums for people who've done this in the past is that from the factory, they were pretty lazy about painting the entire roll cage. So in that case, I did go ahead and pick up some color match paint and some other things needed if we needed to go ahead and finish painting the rest of the roll bar. I'm gonna start unzipping these. We're gonna go from there. All right guys, so starting with the back, there are a set of zippers on either side here. I'm just gonna go ahead and zip those and see what we get to start. Okay. Now, so far so good. Looks painted all the way through. It's an original condition, man. That looks really good. Wish my whole Jeep looked that good. But as you can see, the next thing we're gonna have to do is remove this seat belt. So we're gonna get on that. What you're gonna need to take this seat belt off is a T55 Torx bit and a socket wrench. So we're gonna get right into that. I believe what you need to do is just pop this top cover off, and then we should be able to. It's the wrong size. It's not a T55. Huh. Well, I'll tell you what guys, I could have swore that it said you needed a T55 to remove these seat belts. I don't have the whole kit with me today. Probably should have came a little more prepared since I drove an hour to get here. But we're gonna do what we can still. I'm gonna remove this center roll bar cover. That's where they say that the factory got the most lazy, was that center bar. We're gonna see if it's actually painted. If it is, we're in good shape. If not, we're gonna have to do a little work to paint that. So I'm gonna take you over there. We're gonna take a look at that. We're gonna make do with what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and unzip this guy here and see how lucky we get as far as that factory actually painting this roll bar here. Just a moment of truth. See how we did. Wow. Looks awesome. Show you guys here. We have a fully painted roll bar. So it looks like the factory didn't get lazy on mine. So we're not gonna have to worry about painting, which is gonna be the ideal situation for us. So unfortunately, without that tool, without that Torx bit, I'm not sure what size it's gonna end up being. We're gonna have to find out. We're not gonna be able to get those seat belts off, which means we're not gonna get this project done. Unless I cut everything off. What if I brought my knife? Maybe we'll see if we can cut it off. Well, unexpected turn of events there. Don't have the right size of Torx bit to get those seat belts off, but what I do have is a knife, and I'm gonna try to get these roll bar covers off without taking the seat belts off. So we're gonna give that a shot. I'm gonna try to cut around, get off what I can, and take you guys with me. So we're not gonna take the complete L out here. We're gonna do what we can, get as much of the project done, and then get those seat belts off when we get back. All right, well, here we go. Gonna see if we can get this to work. So let's get right into it. Hey, not bad. Okay, well, making the best of our situation so far. Still got the seat belts attached, but got the first roll bar cover removed. So moving on to the next. Okay, well, second roll bar cover removed. Looking good so far. Let's keep going. Okay, as you can see, we have the electrical here. Already started to relocate the electrical that leads up to the sound bar here. You can already barely see it. So this is going to be pretty prominent when you first get the roll bar cover off. And what you'll want to do is just tuck that as neatly as you can back behind. You can actually use the seat belt cover on the other side to help hide that. And it's actually going to look really good once you get that tucked. One thing you'll probably want to do with this wire here is add some of this wire conduit. This is 1/2 inch. I may have went a little big on the sizing. May want to do a 1/4 inch on this, so I'm not going to do it here. But you want to put this piping on here just to protect your wiring, keep it from being out in the sun and getting damaged, just so that you don't lose any power to your sound bar. So highly recommend you do this. Okay guys, not exactly what I had in mind, but I got the job pretty much done. Had a little bit of issues with some extra fabric here, which I'll get that removed once I get the right size tool. But actually got the covers off, and man, it looks awesome. Loving the way that this looks. All my paint is great on it. Didn't have to worry about that. I personally am actually just gonna try to use some fabric store and paint this. Some people will remove these and just have this showing for the sound bar, but I think I like it with this still on. As well as also probably gonna try to restore these pieces of fabric as well in the front. So this is just gonna be a test to see how this looks here. I'm gonna kind of cover up everything to make sure that we don't get any paint on the actual roll bars themselves. But let's just see how this is looking with a little bit of this paint on here. Already looking much better. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing that and see how it turns out. I'll tell you what, make sure you're in a well-ventilated area when you do this. I'm outside and it's smelling pretty good. But we keep on going here. Gonna move our protector over. Well guys, what do you think? Is it better than it was? Leave a comment down below. I'm really liking the way that it turned out. Looks very clean. Like I said, I was fortunate to not have to do any painting on the actual roll bars themselves. Got all the trash in here. Gonna take that back with me and get it thrown away. But overall, super happy. All right, guys, wrapping the video up here. Really happy with how these turned out. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because I'm bringing out a lot more content here soon. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.